Nobody knew why you was doing this. Not even your own family. You want to take this girl's life. And you had a whole woman, her mama, that you could have been with, but you wanted to touch on this girl and try to take her life, sound like. Because why you come out adjusting your pants? It's your girl T and all the other AKAs. What's up, Pariah babes? Okay, guys, so today we will be doing, if you listen to my other video, you'll know that I added urban storytelling. So today will be 2 days first urban storytelling video. I have my good friend my laptop here, and I'll be reading off of here, so if I look down, you guys know why. Remember, you can also send me your stories at pariahtings@gmail.com. That's PARIAHTINGZ@gmail.com. I'm excited, guys. I don't know. But yeah, if y'all see me looking down, that's just because I'm reading the story and we're here to talk about it. Guys, remember, all the names in my stories are changed. All the stories that you guys send me are changed. It's anonymous. Don't try to say I know whose story this is. Don't do that. Don't try to call anybody out on their story. That's rude. We're not gonna do that. There's gonna be a space to talk about things, okay? We're not gonna be assholes, okay? Okay. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, y'all. So boom. Again, name change, but y'all, let's get into the story. Okay, so it was a crazy situation with this girl. We're gonna call her Tasha, okay? Miss Tasha, little Miss Tasha Walker. Okay, yeah, we're gonna call her Tasha. So Tasha was 16 around this time. When the story began, she was born on December 21st, 2005, to her parents. We're gonna call her parents Renee and Deshawn. Okay, so Tasha had about 3 little sisters, 1 brother, and she was pretty popular in school, cheerleader. Go. Okay. Everybody loved Tasha. She was a little vibe, like for the party. You ain't find nobody that didn't like Tasha. So Tasha was this girl, y'all. Like, she was that girl. Do not play with Tasha. She's not one of them. Okay. Okay, so Tasha had big dreams, according to Pops Deshawn. She wanted a job in the military, or she wanted to grow up to be a police officer. Due to some unfortunate circumstances, her parents, Deshawn and Renee, split. Sorry. Yeah, they had split or whatever the case may be. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so Deshawn moved on. And he married another woman. We're gonna call her Christina. Yeah, we're gonna call her Christina. While Renee started off dating this dude named Marcus. Okay, so both of them moved on. Renee and Deshawn, they was like, we done with each other. We can't do this no more. So they both went and found them a new little boo. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now we up to 2022. Renee and Marcus had been together for 5 years, and they were living in Houston with my girl, Miss Tasha. Renee said Marcus treated Tasha like his own daughter. Everything seemed cool. Everything was crisp. Everything was cool. Okay. But things got super wild one night. What y'all think happened? What happened? What you had did? What you had did, Marcus? Okay, we finna find out. We finna find out. All right, so they say on April 29, 2022, Renee had to leave town for work, and Tasha was at home alone with old boy Marcus. Marcus, you touched my girl Tasha? What you did? Don't make me mad. What you did? Mm. Mm. Um. It said Tasha started feeling uncomfortable, like something wasn't right. It got so bad that she called her sister and then FaceTime her mom about 1 in the morning. Tasha was crying, telling her mom Marcus was acting real weird and was standing in her room staring at her in the dark. What you staring at people in the dark for? Creep? Then she was like, she was freaked out. Before the call ended, Tasha said Marcus had a gun. All right. Renee couldn't do much since she was far away, so she reached out to Tasha's older sister trying to get help. All she could hear was Tasha saying, "Mom, help me." Then the call dropped. Y'all, what Marcus done did? He done shot that girl, choked her, slapped. What he do? Touched her? What Marcus done did? Okay. What happened? Let me see. Y'all done lost my place. So they said by the time Tasha's sister pulled up, Marcus had already taken Tasha's life. Oh, jump. Next sentence. Reading is fundamental. He took the girl's life. My girl was 16. She ain't never did nothing to nobody. She just wanted to be a cheerleader. Everybody liked her. She was a vibe, life of the party. And you gonna sit there and take her life? For what? For why? What's your issue? What's your problem? What's your circumstance? Okay. So it said the cops got there and they heard 2 shots go off inside the house, followed by screaming. Then Marcus came out the house adjusting his pants and told the cops to do what they gotta do. It sounded like you killed them girls and raped them. You know what? Yeah. Okay, so they arrested him and went inside where they found Tasha's body. She was dead, and the cops suspected Marcus had tried to do something more than killing her. Okay, so they took Marcus to jail, but he wasn't saying anything. He wasn't being very helpful at all. He didn't want to say nothing. At his first appearance, his bond was set at $1 million, but it was later raised to $2 million after the crime details came out. Okay, so then Miss Renee girl, she spoke out saying she couldn't understand why Marcus would take her baby's life. Of course, Tasha was just 16. When Marcus went to trial, the jury heard body cam footage of Tasha's screams and cries for help, and then the gunshot. So yeah, it sounds like Marcus was seeing her trying to touch this little girl. She's screaming, she's screaming for help. She's calling her sister, she's calling her mama, but it's too late. And since she didn't want to give up the goodies, rightfully well, as that's a minor, she's a child, this grown man tried to take advantage of her. Yeah. After a 9-day trial, Marcus was found guilty of capital murder and sentenced to life in prison without parole. Okay. Marcus' niece spoke out saying she loved him, but couldn't understand how he could do that to Tasha. She said, I love my uncle, but I can't support what he did. People got to be held accountable, and he took Tasha's life, someone he said he loved. I can't wrap my head around it. So everybody was confused, like, what was you doing, Marcus? Why would you... Everybody was confused why Marcus was doing this, even his own family. So, I'm confused. I'm confused. Like, nobody knew why you was doing this. Not even your own family. You want to take this girl's life. And you had a whole woman, her mama, that you could have been with, but you wanted to touch on this girl and try to take her life, sound like. Because why you come out adjusting your pants? Why she's screaming, no, 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 and you had to shoot her and then gonna come out and say, so you wanted it, the cootie cat that bad that you wanted to sit there and take this girl's life? All right. So it said, after looking all way into this, Tasha called her mom because she was uncomfortable. Yeah, that's basically the whole story, for real. But at least my girl Tasha got some, got some justice. There we go. At least my girl Tasha got some justice. At least he's sentenced to life without parole, because ain't no way you're sitting here doing this to a 16-year-old. And ain't no way you want the coochie that bad when you were supposed to be dating her mama. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think of this story. Again, these are true stories. These are not made up. Name changes. Yeah. So, guys, again, let me know what y'all think of this story. And all of these are just going to be named Urban Storytelling Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, Part 5, Part 6, Part 7, Part 8, Part 9, and so forth and so on. I'm not going to use any of the names I use in the stories. I'm not going to put any details in the stories in the titles. You just have to kind of watch the stories. All of them are going to be different stories, even though it's going to be Part 1, Part 2, yada, yada, yada. All of them are going to be different stories. And again, you guys can send me your stories as well. I'm very excited about this segment. I don't know. Let's get to the nitty gritty, guys. But anyway, yeah. So, what y'all think about that story? I know this one's was short. There will definitely be some longer ones, but for the first one, I decided to go with a little short, simple story. Yeah. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye for right, babes.